How about that? Is that good? Hello, hello, hello? Is that good? I can hear me. Can you hear me? Yellow, hello. Okay, good. I don't know what was going on. But basically, what I was saying was the only part that we're going to look at right here is the right end. Frankie Louvu is actually a linebacker. But what we're going to do is we're not doing the instant starter stuff. We're going by the preseason stats, and whoever has the best preseason stats is going to start. I need you guys to tell me what you want to do with Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and Corral. Seeing as this is a realistic rebuild, do you want me to release Baker since he was technically released, and go with Sam Darnold and have Matt Corral backing him up? Or what do you want to do? So y'all just light up the comments on what you might see, what you think would be the right thing to do. We're going to keep the offensive line exactly like it is right now. Get rid of Baker. Sam starting to keep Corral as the backup. That would be more realistic since it's the actually thing that happened. Should we release him like they did in real life? Or should we try to trade him? Since technically we could, we do have the trade deadline on as well. And one thing about Madden 23 that I really want to get at is if we look at our rosters here, let's see if I can find one with a mentor tag. All right, so you look at Andre Roberts right here, and the tag on the right, it says Bridge Prayer Mentor, and Mentor is actually going to help all of your rookies and actually give them more XP. So we will be looking at that. Try to trade him if you can't let him walk. Okay, so let's see here. Go to Baker Mayfield. Trade away. Now, the good thing about having an online community is y'all get to determine whether it's a good trade or a bad trade. Like, I'm not going to trade him for a 85 overall cornerback or something. So, the first person to tell me, hey, this is a good trade or that's a good trade, if we can get a majority vote in here, we'll trade him. If not, we'll let him walk, just like he was in real life. So the good thing about Madden this year is if you look down, you see the get offers button down in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to get offers for him. See right here, I'm not trading Baker Mayfield for Dawson Knox. That's just unrealistic. Jerry Jeudy, I mean, so we really don't need anything from the Bears that the Bears are offering. And we can go up and do draft pick trades if you want to, but Carlton Davis, Zach Ertz, these are just unrealistic. Orlando Brown, Trevor Stewart, William Jackson. I mean, look, the Cowboys are offering us their best cornerback for Baker Mayfield when they have Dak Prescott. That just doesn't make sense to me. Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, Sterling Shepard, Amon-Ra St. Brown. What are you seeing, Brandon? What are you thinking? Deontay Johnson? I mean, come on now. Ain't no way. No way. that any of these guys are getting traded for Baker Mayfield. You think we need to release him? I'm thinking about just releasing him. Because this is just so unrealistic. To the point where releasing him. That Parker trade didn't seem so bad, but if it's really, he's getting on up there in age. Would be a good receiver pickup for sure. Parker. Where's Parker at? Devontae Parker? I mean, yeah. Let's see. That means you would have DJ Moore, Devontae Parker, Terrence Marshall, Shi Smith, and Andre Roberts. You think that would be good, Brennan? Is that what you want to do? So it's between the Patriots and releasing him. Which one do you want? Because I get what you're saying. Could be a good pickup. And we get Roquan. But you already have a receiver kind of with the same skill set as Parker. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Or do we trade him to the... Well, you trade him to the Rams. What would you give the Rams, like... If we traded Robbie Anderson for a 6th and a 7th, you know, do we just trade Baker to the Rams for a 7th rounder to make it realistic? Because he's gonna get released in the offseason anyway, I think. So do we just put him on the Rams for a 7th rounder? Just so we know he's on the Rams? I think that's what we'll do. What do you think, Brennan? Because it makes sense, because he's already on the Rams. Okay, trade him to the Rams for a 7th. Gotcha. All right. Say goodbye to Baker Mayfield. Brennan's favorite player. All right, so we got Sam Darnold, Corral, and PJ Walker. All right, so let's go ahead and start simming. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to... Actually, I was in the right spot, yeah. Auto subs. This way we can have the 1-2 punch at... Let's see if that'll work. Try to get us a 1-2 punch. Alright, so we're going to sim the preseason and then make our adjustments to our lineup on whoever produces here in the preseason. Alright, so we start off 0-1, losing 13-10. We do have an upgrade player, and it is Jeremy Chin and Shi Smith. I'm just going with the overalls here. Actually, I need to look and make sure that we're in the correct schemes that we have. He's going to go deep threat. Try to get our receivers as fast as possible. And Andre Roberts and Shi Smith will be a good competition at returner. We need to make sure our schemes are right with that. We're at a 70. Multiple zone run. Short passing, the half packs, then attack the weaknesses for big gains. That sounds more like the Panthers. And then it's either 4-3 under or base 4-3. Run stopper. More of a power run scheme. Yeah. What do you think on defense? Because you're in the base 4-3 here, but the left defensive end is Brian Burns. Is he a run stopper or is he more of a speed rusher? Because basically that's all we're missing. So it's either base 4-3 or cover 3. Cover 3 or base 3. Barnes is a speed rusher. So we're going with the cover 3 here. Okay. And let's look back at that. Let's look back at that game that we just saw. Player stats. Alright, so Sam Darnold with a 154.6 rating for 93 yards and a touchdown. He was sacked once. Matt Corral was sacked 5 times. Yeah. Cover 3 is better. Sam Darnold completed 7 for 8. And Matt Corral 13 for 26. Neither one of them had an interception, but those 5 sacks on Corral was just because he's with a lesser of an offensive line. Take a look at the defensive stats while we're here. Rushing attack, Foreman 11 for 38, and Cuba Howard only had 3 carries for 8. That makes no sense. Shi Smith 5 for 80. Jared Higgins caught a touchdown. Blocking. I mean, look, this is all of your reserves except for Christensen. Corey Littleton with 11 total tackles, bunch of tackles for losses. Luvu had a sack, Anais had a sack, and then Barno and Corey Littleton actually had an interception too. Kicking, Zane Gonzalez missed 1. And then Johnny Hecker racked up 320 punt yards. So, kick return, you had Shi Smith 2 for 48, and then Chandler, I guess, Shi Smith 1 for 10. So, not going to know too much until week 3 of the preseason. Go ahead and sim it. Alright, so we're 0-2. We lost 21-28. We got a wide receiver mentorship. Terrence Marshall couldn't hang on to anything. So, however you can help. And it'll probably give him an XP. Yep. XP boost for Terrence Marshall. Training camp standout. This will probably be Derek Brown. We want him to stop the run. That's what he's there for, to stop the run. And then we have an upgrade players. Tommy Trimble, who is a possession receiver. Got him a lot of good stuff there. Now, go back and look at the stats from that game. Alright, so Sam Darnold, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Matt Corral did have a pick. Yeah, Sam Darnold's got this locked up, basically. Rushing attack, Chuba Hubbard, 9 for 27. Foreman, 6 for 25. Both of these guys are going to be our 1-2 punch anyway. Receiving, Terrence Marshall come out strong. 7 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown. DJ Moore had a touchdown. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown. Tommy Trimble had 2 catches for 22 yards. Blocking, looks like we had a way better day. Both of these guys are backups. Let's see. Corey Littleton led the team again with total tackles. Derek Brown had a tackle for loss. Brian Burns with 2 sacks, no interception. Zane Gonzalez missed both of his field goals. Is it time to go ahead and see if Eddie Pinheiro is on the free agent list? Since he's our actual kicker. Becker done what he was supposed to do. Shy Smith had 80 yards on kickoff returns. And 16 yards on punt returns. Shy Smith giving Andre Roberts a run for his money, in my opinion. What do you think, Brandon? Yeah. I would look at maybe trying to get a better field goal kicker. Yeah, absolutely, already. Let's see if Eddie Pinheiro is actually on the free agent list. Alright, so he's not right now. We'll wait until week 3. That's when everybody gets cut. What do you think about that receiver match, the kick returns, Brandon? That'd be something we need to look at as well. Alright, so preseason week 3 is probably going to be, yeah, we lost 34-3. That's when most of your starters play. We do have an injury that we need to look at. CJ Henderson out for a week, so it really doesn't matter. He'll be back for the regular season. Alright, so let's look at this last game and see how bad we did, because we didn't score but 3 points. Alright, so Matt Corral, 54 yards, no interceptions or touchdowns. Sam Darnold was sacked twice. Sam Darnold ran the ball for 26 yards. Chuba Hubbard, yeah. So basically nothing. Austin Corbett, Jack Thompson, Corey Littleton both had that. So I think Littleton is going to be our middle linebacker, or our left outside linebacker. So that means we will have to keep Frankie Louvu on the right end. Yetur Gross-Matos had 2. See, that's where it gets tricky, because he is a right end, so technically he needs to be in that spot. Dante Jackson had a pick. Kicking, Zane Gonzalez made his 1 field goal from 47. Punting, Andre Roberts. Look at this. Shy Smith, 5 for 131 on kickoff returns. Is it safe to say now that Shy Smith has won the kick return They didn't punt the whole freaking game. So I think it's safe to say that Shi Smith won the kick return battle. What we can do is we can go to stats and see what they look like in the preseason. Alright, so basically you had 4 touchdowns for no interceptions, 0 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So Sam Darnold's won the quarterback. 19 and 20. So that 1-2 punch is starting to get. Now, thing is, you got Terrence Marshall here. I want to use Terrence Marshall more in the slot and maybe have, or do we keep Terrence Marshall on the outside, put Shi Smith in the slot? Because Rashard Higgins has always been a healthy scratch for the Panthers for some reason in his games. So Brandon, list me the wide receivers 1 through 3, and we'll put it like that. Dennis Daly, Michael Jordan, Pat Eflon. All these guys are backups, and that's the way they're going to be. We're going to keep the offensive line just the same. Brian Burns had 3 sacks. Matos with 2. Has Gross Matos earned a starting spot on the right end? Or should we go with Frankie Louvu? But we definitely need to look at our kicker. He's 2 for 5 in the preseason. So we need to go to our kicker and see. Okay, I got you. What about the right end, Brandon? Alright, Eddie Pinheiro. That's who we're going to go with because he's actually the kicker now for Carolina. So, let's see. I don't think we were going to add anybody in free agency. No, I just don't. I just kind of want to see what we got with what we have. I don't see us getting anybody. Brandon, what about that right end spot? Should we keep Louvu there, or has Yetur or Gross Matos done enough? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and Gross has yeah. With those 2 sacks, yeah, I think so. So Thomas Fletcher is going to be gone. Anybody with less than an overall 60 is going to be gone. I don't even know who that is. Let's go here. We're going to keep all 3 of these guys. The bad thing is we have a guy for the Panthers now. He is a undrafted free agent, and what's his name, Brandon? Can't remember his name. He is the. I need to change his name because I think he's a rookie. Yeah, from Virginia Tech. Well, see, C.J. Henderson has a star rating right now, so I kind of want to see what we can do with him, even though he's crap in real life. What is that running back's name that comes in? Let me look it up real quick. What is his name? Spencer Brown? I don't think so. No, his name's Raheem Blackshear. Right? Raheem Blackshear, right? He even owned this game? Raheem Blackshear? He played football at Rutgers and Virginia Tech. Raheem Blackshear. Gotta be down here. Burkhead. Da, 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 da. He's already listed Blackshear. So Blackshear is actually on our team right now? Like in Madden? Is he? Here. Practice squad eligible. He must already be on a team. I don't know. Roster. NFL roster. Oh. Is he on anybody else's? NFL. No. No, I don't think he is. So what we need to do is go to here and we'll just put his name in and use the Spencer Brown kid, but we'll change his name. That's what we'll do. What? Oh my goodness. Yo, Chance, appreciate it. Apparently that's offensive. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess Brown it is. Raheem Brown. Alright. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to cut the rest of these. What's up, Chance? Alright, so fullback, we still got Ricci. Alright, so Brandon Zylstra is no longer on the team. Kirkwood is not. And then we got all these guys are still on. So all these guys are still on. we're going to keep these exactly the same because literally everybody on here is still on. Austin Larkin is not. Johnson is not. Nixon is not. This guy's not. I think these guys are. Yeah. And now, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Barnes is not. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I don't think Kenny Robertson is. Brandon, do you know the free safeties? Let's go to the depth chart. Alright, so let's see. Free safety, Hartsfield and Sean Chandler. So Kenny Robinson is not. Okay. Then we got Sam Franklin, Burris, and Woods. So Duke Dawson is not. Okay. Then we got Zane Gonzalez, who's out of here. Alright, so who are we missing? Bill Hoskins. These guys are literally all on there. Yeah, Kenny's gone. We gotta. All these guys are on here though, right? Except for Dennis Daly. He's not on there, right? Dennis Daly's. I think he went to the Titans. Yeah, he's on the Titans. So Dennis Daly's gone. Alright. So what we need to do is we need to go through our depth chart. And Sam Darnold is going to be our starter with is Corral the second or the third, Brendan? I'm waiting on that. These are good. And Brandon said he wanted Marshall outside with Shi Smith there and Higgins the fourth. Okay. That looks good. Brow is hurt in real life, so Walker would be the second technically. Yep, you're right. Rest of this looks good. Alright, so you said Utor is gonna be that. Did we say that Littleton actually won that? Brandon? And then, alright, so here's what we're going to have to do. So if Littleton won this, and we're keeping Utor at right tackle, or right end, Frankie would actually just be the number 2. Yeah. So, what we can do is we can put Lubu as second here. Probably get him some playing time. So about this cornerback room. We know Dante Jackson had a pick. J.C. Horn, Josh Norman. That means Woods and Chin, Pinheiro. Now, we all agreed that Shi Smith won the kick return, right? And the punt return, do you want to keep Andre Roberts there, or do you want to put Shi Smith on that too? Because remember, Shi Smith's also our slot receiver. So that would be him on the field a lot. I think it'd be good to have Andre Roberts as punt returning. You think that would be the best case scenario for us? Okay. All right. So, third down running back is going to be Hubbard because that's mainly a passing down. Power back is going to be Foreman, of course. All right. So, your slot receiver is actually going to be Shi Smith. Brian Burns at left end. And we said Yetur Gross-Matos won this job. My sub linebacker is going to be Shaq Thompson. Your slot corner. Now, we have Dante Jackson, J.C. Horn, and then Josh Norman. Are we okay with having Josh Norman as our slot corner at a speed of 88? Or do we put J.C. Horn with a speed rating of 92? Again, Josh Norman with a speed of 88, J.C. Horn a 92 speed, but that keeps J.C. Horn on the inside instead of the outside. That would mean we would actually put Josh Norman on the outside. Josh Norman's 6 foot tall and JC's 6'1". I'm thinking about putting Norman outside with safety help. Okay. So you want Horn inside. Yeah. And then our practice squad looks like that. So, I think we're ready to play, boys. Actually, we're going to do that too. So, I think we're ready to play. Yeah. Alright, so set our season goal. Brandon, I'm going to let you look at these. Our season goal for the year. 7 wins, 4 wins, make the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. I'm thinking 7 wins. Is what I'm thinking. Got a young team. 7 wins. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Alright. Got a camp standout. I think that was Derek Brown talking about how let's see what he needs to do. Get 2 combined sacks and tackle for losses against the Bills to continue his break. Bills? What are you talking about? We don't play the Bills. We play the freaking Browns. Stupid Madden. All right. Game day keys. All right. It's opening day, and this week, fresh start for each team. You'll be facing the Browns. What's your keys to victory? Dominating offense, and hopefully they'll let us run the ball. Yep, our running game is going to have to be important. Beat the Browns and rush for 150 yards. So that's what we're going to have to do. We also do have players to upgrade. Vitor Gross Matos. We're gonna go with power. Keep him in the scheme. Got some good stuff right there. And then Frankie Louvu. He's more of a speed rusher though, right? Good stuff. Alright, I think it's time that we go. Play the game. Alright. Just trying to make it as realistic as possible here.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in
Let's go,
Charlotte,
boys.
North Carolina. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
Got to get 2 sacks with Derek Brown here.
Looking to throw right away is Watson.
Oh, wow.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Get him!
The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
This is all Madden for you.
David Njoku, 75 yards. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Who was on that guy?
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
There you go.
And good starting field position.
That's why Shaw Smith won it right there.
To about the 35-yard line.
All right. We got to get 100 and
Darnold and the Panthers now.
I think it's 150 yards.
At their 35-yard line. And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
We'll go for it.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job.
All right, you see how it switched to Foreman there?
Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they'll run on first. And now the ball's out.
Are you serious?
And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll set up shop right near midfield.
There goes Shaw Smith.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's
This is
get
so
a
hard on
gain
all
of
man.
9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Oh, but
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
yeah, when you hit Deshaun Watson with Derek Brown, he don't fumble.
A give running right is Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. They'll try the air now with Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
There's Henderson,
And they're going to have another
number
first down as
22
the
now.
tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
All right, Littleton, show me what you got here.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in corner 1. from the 24. Watson.
Hey, Derek Brown with a sack.
Down. Derek Brown able to get him for a loss of about 3. Throwing on third down, Watson.
What?
This caught out left by Bell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle.
There you go, Ioannidis.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. They'll need 5 on this play.
I think they'll go to Viku here.
Here's Watson. And that
We'll take it.
Incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
What the?
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And
I have
Browns'
never, ever
decision
seen
to go
that.
for it pays off with 6 points.
Wow. Oh, man's tough,
Extra
bro.
point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Oh, man's tough, bro.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here.
There you go, Chuba.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Look at this hole right here on the left side.
And he'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
Chuba going on fire.
He'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
All right.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this
Chuba's going to be the best back today, I guess.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. Got to get at least a field goal out of this.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Rolling to his right.
There you go, Marshall. There you go, Marshall. Let's go.
Touchdown. Terrace Marshall. 36 yards.
Let's go, Terrence.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
TMJ, baby.
Figueroa's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Good job, Terrence.
And it'll come out to the 25
right, defense.
as King opts for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 27, Watson.
Again?
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
There you go, JC.
Pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with
There you go,
and
Brown.
he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Watson.
No way.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Out of the field
York
goal.
able to send this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there.
All right, let's see what this running game can do here.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on
There
their
you
toes.
go.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run.
Hey, just keep running that rock.
Working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you
Way to run over people, bro.
Throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Foreman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks
There you
moving.
go.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking
All
up
right,
8.
let's try to get DJ Moore
This drive is
involved.
turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Tremble earned Carolina's starting job as a rookie, but only had 35 targets as Carolina struggled in the passing game. Both sides are hoping those numbers and the offense as a whole can improve in 2022. Remember, Tommy Tremble spent his time at Notre Dame as a fullback and tight end, really starting to grow into the position.
All right, we got 2
Not what
minutes.
they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, Terrence Marshall.
Going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it
Are we
better.
serious
Gotta
right
get more
now?
help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two
Eddie
elements
Pinheiro.
together so they can make some progress in this one.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. That also a career-long kick for the
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, how about
Career
what he
long.
just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're not going to play this
I don't know
conservative,
what
I
this
don't think.
is.
They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying,
Oh, JC.
Not one that I've ever met.
and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Oh.
And an incomplete pass. stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Back to the air, Watson on second down. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, Brian Burns.
Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Oh, my. Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll go left side on the ground.
Yes, sir.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
You can touch with Njoku here.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
Oh, no.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25.
Oh, my goodness. They're hitting.
So we've reached halftime here on
wow.
weekend.
You didn't
Looks
take
like
a
we'll have
field
to wait
goal?
another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
All right, time to tie it up here.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, I think we made the correct move with Shi Smith.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
What in the world was that?
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in.
There you go.
Looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
11 yards and a Panther first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the 50, it's Darnold. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision.
Oh, Sammy D.
Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Flush to his right.
Oh, my gosh. Terrace Marshall.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
3rd and 2, Darnold. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get about 5 here. He'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Marshall just ain't catching nothing.
Be without his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing here on third down. Darnold.
Oh,
Thomas has it.
I think we got to go.
He's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He says it's time to trade on Marshall already.
A carry for Foreman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. To throw is Darnold. Out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal from the 6. They'll try and run.
Oh, my goodness. No way.
So he lost the football. It's out. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
All right. That's 2nd fumble.
The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Yeah.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Watson.
What?
And he's able
Yeah,
to
but
get
Watson
this all the way past
don't.
the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
Watson don't fumble when he gets hit.
Up the middle they go. Felton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, at least it's
After
realistic.
the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw is Watson. Got it to Bell on the out route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Oh, Amari Cooper.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Watson now to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Of course.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, Derek Brown.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton,
But Felton can get that, but Chuba can't.
This offense has converted 2 3rd downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Njoku looks like a daggone beast.
1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside.
We held Chubb to 36 yards, and we're going to lose.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Looking to throw again on second down.
There you go.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Back to throw, Watson.
Oh, come on!
Really the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth.
Come on! Oh, I read that perfect.
York able to send this
I
one
read that
through.
perfectly,
and they double
bro.
Up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to erase a two-score deficit here in the fourth.
Takes us 5 yards to get started.
Play, and it'll be second down. Darnold.
Hey, Terrence Marshall.
That's Marshall.
All right, we got to hurry it up here.
And quickly, they get to the line. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right.
Block for me. Oh!
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right.
No way.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Browns are going to take possession.
When you throw it out of bounds.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
How do you not throw it out of bounds?
How big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet.
I mean, come on.
That may have been the
Give
case
me a
there.
fumble.
The defense certainly benefited.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Chubb will get the call running left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Sammy D.
Defensively, they're going to
Bro, I
burn
hit
their
it
first
to
time out.
throw it out of bounds.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Are you serious? Right now? Oh, now you're going to slide.
Enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And the result here, a pickup
well,
of
2 fumbles from Cuba.
On second down.
And
so they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
And an interception of Darnold.
On the ground. Felton. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Will give us our first loss of the season.
It's 1st and 10. The handoff to Ford up the middle.
We should have
just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Yeah, all Madden is
it's
tough.
A gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
But losing 20-10 with 3 turnovers, that ain't bad.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here.
That's
in
not
week
bad
1
at
on
all.
a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my
friend.
friend.
Been a long
and it's
time
back
since
in the
I
booth
fumbled
with you as
twice.
well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season.
But with Chuba Hubbard,
half the league is going to have a loss on their record.
I don't know whether it was just because.
And how many coaches tell us every single year?
I think 2 of those, or the 2 fumbles, he was hit stick. So we shall go on to next week. Actually, camp standout. I think Derek Brown got a sack and a tackle for loss. I think. I told you I'm here to be great, coach. I'm not going to waste any opportunity. Yeah, so he did get it. He's earned 10,000 XP. Wow. Nah. But I say we keep Chuba in at least for one more week, because we're gonna get things figured out. So what's your thoughts on the first game? You think we need to keep everything the same just because it was the first one, I guess? And what we will do is we'll go ahead and update our draft class for this year. Keep an eye on Marshall with the drop passes and the fumbles. Chuba. Other than that, the rest seem good. Yeah, I just think we need to give him at least one more week. Cleveland Browns defense is no walk in the park, that's for sure. But we didn't throw the DJ not one time in that game. And that's on me. But they had him locked down with Ward. What I do is I do have the scouts doing it auto because you can't do anything anyway. And one thing I wanted to do personally on our scouts is I'm going to get rid of Greg, whoever. And the reason being is because you can go down here and to make it more realistic, Luke Kuechly is actually a scout. So we're going to hire Luke. Yeah. So we got Luke Kuechly as a scout. And I think that we are good to go. We will go on to week 2. And what I'll do is I'll play week 2 and then we'll do 2 tomorrow and 2 Thursday, stuff like that. Camp standout. So we're still working on Derek Brown. It's probably going to ask for like 3 freaking sacks. Yeah. Woo! Go ahead and auto all them. Since we done set our scheme up, we will go on to week 2. By all accounts, this should be a winnable game.
Today,
But I do think we made the right call with Shy Smith.
Stadium.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. It's hauled in by Shepard.
Hey, look, more of the same.
Dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4
think they're
from the
gonna run it
31.
here.
Now it's Taylor.
Whoa.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Taylor. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
Wow.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
Oh, get off of him. Oh. Is that top?
Just a yard or two shy of the
Daniel
30.
Jones isn't starting?
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon.
Oh, wow.
Barkley. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Giants.
It's all Madden stuff, ain't no joke.
Barkley, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Gano the extra point.
Yeah, bro.
The score 7-0.
I didn't know it was Tyrod Taylor, but
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
all right, come on, Sammy D.
Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, Sammy D.
Darnold.
Terrence Marshall. Terrence Marshall.
Complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
He heard what you said, Brandon. He said, I got to catch this one.
20 big ones and a first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Chuba had a good week last week.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 16 carries, 113 yards.
But they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get to play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now it's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Got to punt it.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Can't even get the punt right.
This is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some
there you go, Derek Brown.
There, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Taylor to throw.
Oh!
It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Taylor.
Oh, my gosh.
Now the pressure comes in.
Marquise Haynes with a sack.
Back at the 9. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss,
Andre
5
Roberts
punts as he gets this one away. Here now Roberts, able to slither by. Again with a juke.
Hey!
A great return there.
Andre
22
Roberts.
yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second
I think he's
drive.
earned that.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position.
Oh!
Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full play.
Good job,
If
Hubbard.
they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Hubbard is in. Touchdown.
I didn't think it was in.
That almost looked.
I was about to say, I didn't think it was in.
So take away the touchdown. The officials
Sorry.
he did not get the football to break the plane. They'll look to run with Hubbard.
Got it in.
He will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown of the new
I didn't
season.
really think he got it in there
Panthers
either.
are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
New ball game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs.
Yeah, Brian Burns.
Then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Taylor will throw.
Yeah, JC.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
What do you think about Andre Roberts,
Jamie
Brandon?
Gillen on to punt. To return is Roberts. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over.
Oh, Chuba. Chuba!
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. 7-7.
Defense is playing pretty good today as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Darnold.
Blow it in there. Blow it in there to DJ.
Way
to go, Darnold.
This one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hey, look. We didn't have a flag all game last week.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Panthers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Wow.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence.
I might like this matchup with Tommy Tremble here.
The articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin the season 0-2.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Eddie Pinheiro.
We
got our first lead of the season.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to stop so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Come on, Derek Brown.
Barkley inside.
Hey, Jeremy Chinn's coming down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Get there. Get there, Burns.
Here's
Get there, Burns. Hey, we'll take it. Give us the ball
back.
back.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know
what do we do, Brandon? We pass next time or run it?
Get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This is brought in at the 21. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Oh, Corey
Following
Littleton.
the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're
Let's
not
go,
hoping for
Chuba.
another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
There you go, Terrence Marshall. Way to catch it.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Darnold from the red zone now. Escaping the pressure right.
Yes, sir! DJ Moore.
Zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Let's go. Great pass to
Here
DJ
comes
Moore.
a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, yes, sir!
Football.
Yes,
By
sir!
the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns.
Let's go, bro.
10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought
Killing
down
him.
to the 28-yard line, so the decision
Guys
to bring
playing
it
way
out
better
of
than
the end
last
zone
week.
3 more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now Taylor on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 now, it's Taylor. To Shepard.
Come on, Horn.
The middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackles.
We ain't had an
made at the
interception
Panthers'
yet. Corey Littleton's
45-yard
back in
line.
there.
Now Taylor. And that'll be caught
Hey, look,
by
it's
Tony.
C.J. Henderson.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage.
Darius
the
Toney ain't even
31
on the
now
Giants
first
no
and
more.
10. Now it's Taylor. Rolling to his left. He'll
All
get
right.
3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Taylor's throw caught by Toney.
No way.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
No, that's way too long.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for
Chuba.
both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now,
Oh,
this team's just
coming
trading
back.
haymakers Let's see if anyone slips
Look,
up
it's
first.
Henderson.
Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Well, our next best one is...
Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason.
No way!
Hand placement.
That's into a crowd.
It is so...
Picked by Julian Love. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
I don't think so.
I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Are you serious?
Get an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking at finding Shepard on the crossing route. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw again is Taylor.
All right. All right.
Then it's Tony. He's got it. Touchdown.
It's that gum. It's that gum all Madden mode.
Touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
You're like, oh, you're up at halftime? No, we ain't doing that.
24-21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here. Right at the 30
And yet another flag. Yo, Kenny, appreciate it, bro.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you
can't
argue your
do
case with your
that.
coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught downfield by Marshall.
Yo, what up,
And
Hoop?
he is out of bounds inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw, Darnold. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Dexter Lawrence in there. Appreciate
Now
it.
we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Terrence Marshall, let's go!
Complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Yeah.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3
Let's
plays.
turn it up, bro.
It's Terrace Marshall who's able to cap things off with a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah.
So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Brandon, your boy Terrence Marshall.
Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at their 25-yard line. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, y'all be safe, Brandon.
109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, it's Darnold. He's got him in.
Daggum Terrence Marshall catching everything.
So completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Marshall heard you.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On the give, this is Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard is turning into a RB1.
Almost to the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Out of bounds, but he takes this
with his first rush of the game in the 3rd quarter for some reason.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And they'll try the air now with Darnold.
Shy Smith.
On the right side, it's Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a
well, they done brought in the big guns here. Come on. Get you up. Yes.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The
that wasn't a touchdown?
Here, it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
There you go.
Takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score
My defense is
game
atrocious,
now. The lead
by
moves
the
to
way.
17. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and get this run going. This is Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be
I don't think we're
going to
get the
He'll lose
one
a yard
for
there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Derek Brown, though.
Taylor. Puts it on.
Hey! Hey!
At the 31-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Right back to Hubbard.
Chuba!
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards.
Yeah, I'm going to chew it starting in the 4th.
Now Foreman. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, we're going to keep pounding.
They'll try
Chuba with 3 rushing touchdowns today.
Touchdown, Carolina. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24.
All right, Kenny, this is where we'll start running the clock when we get back on offense.
And they kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now Taylor.
No way.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Yo, appreciate it, Kenny.
Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first. To throw is Taylor. It's
Wilson is way too slow.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flush to his right.
Oh, no, he did not.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make it.
All right, Kenny, now start chewing the clock.
What we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Chuba Hubbard.
To the 24-yard line. 177 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard.
Chuba.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Working with a 2nd and 4. A carry for Foreman. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Foreman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Oh, what about a face mask?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So signs of life
let me
in
down
what's been
gently.
a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Taylor. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Why are they
burn their third
using their
timeouts? And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st down, it's Taylor. Steps away to his left. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
And we win, ladies and gentlemen.
Inside the 35.
We are now 1-1. Much better game.
Well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together.
You just
There's so
talk
much
over
parity in the
me.
NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense?
Okay, now that he's done talking, much better game there in the second one. Chuba Hubbard, just outstanding job. 4 touchdowns for Chuba Hubbard. Get a hashtag Chuba in the chat. And still got a lot to do on defense. Just cannot let the pass rush not do anything all game. Still have yet to get a sack or interception. Didn't complete this with Derek Brown, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Looking back on this one, just look at the stats here. Sam Darnold, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 13 for 15 for 86%. Chuba Hubbard, 29 carries for 233 yards and 4 touchdowns. That is just unreal. Terrence Marshall, a way better game than the first game. Let's get a hashtag TMJ in the chat as well. 5 receptions, 113 yards, and a touchdown. DJ Moore coming in with another touchdown. No sacks. No sacks at all. Brian Burns, Thompson, chin. Did have a sack by Haynes and Thompson. Kicking, Eddie Pinheiro. And 1 punt from Johnny Hecker. This is becoming a great thing right here. Shy Smith caught that ball. Roberts had a good day. Punt returning. Yeah, other than that, we will be back. Next week is the Saints. So we'll be back tomorrow doing the Saints and the Cardinals. And if you like this kind of content, go ahead and let your friends know. That way we are rebuilding the Carolina Panthers, realistic rebuild on all Madden. But until next time, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, and we will see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate y'all.